every show.
It goes until they have a bad event.
Well, they've already had one.
A main card bad event?
Fight
You
for
talking?
Fallen sucked.
Well, yeah, but here's the
Fighter
thing.
Fest was awful.
When you look at both of those cards, I didn't see those as big, even though they were pay-per-view matches. But I'm pretty sure they were both free to watch.
Yeah, they were.
I didn't see those as big. I saw those like what's the one we just had with WWE, Smackville, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
felt it was like one of those. You know what I mean? It was a show to get everyone get the name out there, to get their talent out there, and stuff like that. It wasn't Double or Nothing. It wasn't All In. It wasn't those. That's not what it was meant to do. It was meant to get their name out there and get their talent some showing. So I don't consider those like being bad shows. You also got to look at where those shows were. Jacksonville and Daytona Beach just aren't destination shows to go. I'm gonna go pay my money to go watch this pay-per-view or just watch this show. That'd be like saying I'm gonna go to Davenport, Iowa to go watch this card. No, I don't care if Seth Rollins is from there. I'm not gonna go out of my way to go watch a match there.
There ain't shit in Iowa. Fucking Cornhuskers. So yeah, congrats to AEW selling out another show. Can't wait for the fall is going to be fantastic. AEW, Fox is getting SmackDown, NWA is coming back to TV. I feel like WoW starts up then.
Well, no. WoW doesn't do their tapings until September, so which means it won't air until either December or January.
Okay. I feel like there was something else was happening come the fall time, but anyhow.
I feel like somebody's changing channels.
Well, I could WWE's going to Fox, and now they're talking about.
I'm not counting that. Oh, well, we got NXT.
Possibly. Yeah, they're talking about NXT going to either FX1 or now it's coming out that they might go to USA. I don't know where that rumor started from, but good for NXT. Man, we've been talking a lot of independent wrestling. We've been going 45 minutes already. Let's get to the return this week.
I mean, if you want to, we can.
As Michael Cole would say, it's boss time.
You better do that shit right. If I had to fucking do fucking the best in the world last week, you better fucking do it's boss time and do it justice, Michael Cole style. The kids ain't home.
My wife is asleep.
Leanne's asleep. But if Leanne wakes up, hold on. If Leanne wakes up, you know that's gonna do you. That's gonna benefit you in the long run. So don't even fucking give me that shit.
It's really not. That's why she's asleep.
All right.
It's 2:30 a.m. on East Coast, Marty. I'm not about to scream. It's boss time. The return of Sasha Banks.
I want to say real quick before we get into that. I appreciate fucking Pinky's up. I fucking appreciate the fact that you're up right now, 2:30 in the morning. Fucking recording right now. And if you guys don't know, like, we got some, obviously, Chris is moving this weekend, so kind of, hours are kind of changed, and obviously with moving, everything's not set up yet, so we got to find a time to where we can make sure we get this out there and get some content done. But we keep mentioning this. We are going to give content as much as we possibly can to get where our goal is and get what we want to do. It doesn't matter if it's fucking 8 o'clock in the morning to my time or 2 in the morning at night your time. We're fucking going to do this shit every week. No fucking restrictions. No limitations. We're going to find what we can to do this because you know what? Let's talk wrestling. It's true. You know what? The best tomorrow. I don't even care if you're not drinking right now because I'm drinking plenty for both of us, and I love it.
So it's the return of Drunk Marty for people that love the hash. We're gonna start a hashtag Drunk Marty.
I mean, I can't get too drunk yet because it's only 11:30 here, so I still want to go out maybe. But glass number 2.
Oh my God, it's 11. He's like 11:30. I still might want to go out. I remember those days back when I was younger and not married, where you could leave the house at 11:30, 12 o'clock at night.
It sucks being single, but it has the benefit. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want.
Hey, man, just be careful. I've tried to talk about Sasha Banks like 4 times. You keep derailing me. What?
I hope you know that. That's done intentionally.
What is your beef with Sasha
I
Banks?
really wish like we could fucking get calls right now, and I can call Dez and have Dez jump in on this shit right now, because that's when it comes down to it. The two of us see eye to eye on this. What comes down to it is that I really don't want to see Sasha Banks on my TV. Oh no, hold on. I take that back. The blue hair, I don't mind seeing her on TV. I'm just not a fan of her. Her character, her attitude, she's horrible on the mic. I don't think she's as great as everyone thinks she is in the ring. Yes, she's better than a lot of people out there, but I don't think she's as great as everyone thinks. So I think she's overrated, personally, and she's horrendous on the mic. The only superstar on the mic that's worse than her is fucking Natalya. And that's just my thoughts. And so I thought it was cool she came back, but I'm just not a fan of Sasha Banks. And she came back, and I'm guessing she came back as a heel, and which means that she'll be face within the month, and then heel again by Christmas, and then she'll be at Royal Rumble as a face, and then probably WrestleMania as a heel. She's the fucking Big Show of wrestling.
Are you done?
Okay.
Are you done bad mouthing Sasha Banks? Because I'm not gonna stand for any more of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of Dez. Put your pinky down. I'm tired of the internet wrestling community defaming the good character of the boss Sasha Banks. I'm tired of Corey Graves.
Sasha Botch?
Wow. Are we really gonna start calling out people that mess up in the ring?
Cheers, brother. Cheers.
I'm excited. This is what we
How
talked
excited
earlier.
are you? How
we
excited
talked
are you?
earlier
You better
in the
give
week
me
about.
you better give me an excited boss time if you're that excited.
I can't do it. I'm tired. It's 2:30.
I will apologize to Leanne myself. I will fucking send Leanne flowers and whiskey or drinks, whatever it is she wants to deal with your ass. One, she deserves everything for having to deal with your ass for as long as she has. Let's be honest here.
That woman is blessed beyond measure having to be married to me for the past 12 years. Okay?
Oh, 12 years. Damn.
Yeah. September 1st, it'll be 12 years.
Damn.
This ain't just fucking, this ain't one-sided.
That woman deserves like fucking sainthood or something at this point.
You know what? Fuck you. We're talking about Sasha Banks, and you're going to leave her alone. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all the hates. Sasha Banks is awesome. She's awesome on the mic. She's awesome online. She's awesome in the ring. Y'all are just a bunch of haters for whatever reason. Y'all get caught up on like one or two things on the internet, and then it kind of snowballs.
First of all, hold on. First of all, I don't get caught up on shit on the internet. You know this, because half the time I'm not even on the internet. Secondly, my issues are legitimate issues that I've seen.
They're not legit boss issues.
Bullshit. The fact that she's the boss but can't talk on the mic is a fucking boss issue.
But she can.
She not very well.
And you want to sit there and you want to talk about how good she is in the ring.
I think I was talking
Ronda
about
Rousey was the biggest star in the world. What's the best match Ronda Rousey had? Royal Rumble versus Sasha Banks. That was the best fucking match she had. You ain't even got to think about it. I'll tell you for it. It was way better than the Charlotte match. It was way better than the match at WrestleMania. It was way better than her squashing fucking, what are them girls' name? With the tattoos and the crocodile fucking girl and the rest of who were them? The Riot Squad. It was way better than any shit she did against them. Sasha Banks has put on the best women's matches over the past 5 years, more than anybody, including Ric Flair's daughter. Yeah, I said it. Woo!
Yeah, you're not going to get one of those out of me tonight.
Yeah, well, Sasha Banks is better than 97% of the women WWE have on the roster. And the only one I would say that is better than her in the ring is probably Io Shirai. She's better than at least 70% of the male talent on the roster, which puts her in the higher echelon of WWE performers. And y'all are going to get off the fact that, oh, Sasha botched, blah, blah, blah. You know what? If you go back and look at some of the stuff that y'all claim she botches on, perhaps it's just really good selling.
Oh, yeah, that's not it.
Perhaps it's the person that she's working with, Bailey, that's fucking stuff up. Or your girl, Mandy.
Whoa. I may be drinking, but I ain't drunk. So don't fucking go there right now.
I'm just saying, if we're going to call Sasha out, let's call everybody out. Everybody gets on their fucking high horse about stuff. Sasha's one of the top women's wrestlers in the world right now. She's one of the top names. You don't believe me? Go back and watch Natalya say, "My dad died a year ago," and Sasha's music hit, and you watch that crowd in Toronto how they reacted to her.
That's because everybody fucking missed her, for one, and secondly, because
why would you miss her if she sucks?
Nobody wants to hear Natalya talk. She's literally the worst athlete on the entire fucking roster when it comes to talking on the mic. Her promos are horrendous. She's not the greatest performer, and nobody wants her there unless you're from fucking Canada or your name's a Hart.
It seemed like the Canadians didn't want her either.
I was excited that Sasha came out because it meant that Natalya stopped talking. It's no different than WrestleMania when Hulk Hogan's talking and Seth fucking Rollins' music hits. Same thing.
You're going to compare Natalya to Hulk Hogan.
I'm just saying nobody wants to hear her talk.
Natalya's not that bad of a person. Leave Natalya. What did Natty do to you guys, too?
I wasn't saying
what did Natty do to everybody? Natty's a sweetheart. What did she do? She just wants to fucking be with her husband and play with her cats.
You know what? If I want to see that, I will tune in to Total Divas.
When they come back on, I'm missing that show.
I'm pretty sure like a month from now, man. I don't know. I thought I started hearing stuff come back. I don't know. I mean, some of their athletes or superstars or divas have been getting more active on social media, so maybe we're getting close to something. Lana.
Oh boy. Happy Rusev Day indeed.
I fucking love Rusev Day.
Sasha coming back is going to do wonders for the Becky Lynch title run. I don't think Sasha's going to take the title for her, but I think, one, we talked about again at SummerSlam, Becky needed a match like she had against Natalya, which was a really good match. And two, now she needs an opponent like Sasha to beat because, correct me if I'm wrong, but Becky and Kofi are the only two champions left over from WrestleMania.
Technically, yes.
Everybody else has either lost or won their title back since then. Yeah. You go down the list and think of all the champions they got. I know it's a lot of them, but if you think of them,
the Intercontinental Champion, he's had the title.
Nakamura. Nakamura didn't have the title at WrestleMania.
When did he win it?
Finn Balor had the title at WrestleMania. Remember, Finn Balor and Lashley were going for the Intercontinental title at Mania.
That's right.
U.S. champion was
no, Cruiserweight. Buddy won it. Not Buddy. Who's the fucking champion? No, Gulak's champion. Never mind. Gulak's champion now. Buddy Murphy did win it at WrestleMania.
No, Murphy didn't win it at WrestleMania.
Murphy
he lost it.
He lost to Gulak?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to Cruiserweight doesn't count. It's not a main title. It's purple. It doesn't fucking count.
Fair enough.
Unless we're talking about Barney and friends and shit like that. Nobody gives a fuck about the Cruiserweight title. Nobody except Dez, and he hates on Sasha Banks, so that just shows you how good of opinion he has.
I mean, I'm not. You know what? I don't mind that, but then again, he fucking sweats Asuka. So.
Did you see? Shout out to Talkamania too. Dez went to SummerSlam, and it was cool watching his videos that he had with him and Asuka. It's fun to see. I gave him a little shit about it, but it's cool to see. They were
at a show tonight too, weren't they? They went to a show tonight with AEW guys. Yeah. So they got some good videos. So I love the videos that they put. They're very, that's cool that they're how active they are on Instagram, and we probably need to get that route too. But no, I love seeing the videos and stuff they post on there. I may have been talking shit earlier, jumping in them DMs. When they were talking about Dez being on his phone on date night, I may have been jumping in on that one.
Yeah, that's funny. So Sasha's back, her versus Becky. I'm gonna love this feud. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be some shit talking. There's gonna be some physicality. She smacked the shit out of Becky with that chair a couple times, which I love. Becky needed. I said this when Ronda did it, and I said it again. Becky needed her ass whooped. She can't just go around talking shit all the time, and nobody handed her ass every now and then because it's gonna get stale. She needed to get her ass kicked. So I loved it. It's matter of fact, it's on the background now on your TV. Sasha slapped the shit out of her just then, and Becky was not too happy about that. I don't know if you saw that or not. Sasha grabbed her by the hair and slapped her, and then Becky started kicking at her, and she was not happy at that little slap. So I'm gonna love this. It's gonna be a little personal. It's gonna be vicious. It's gonna be
Do we
women not
do we
liking
end
each
do we
other.
end up getting Seth Rollins involved against her like costume designer husband? Like, do they get involved?